Bujang Lapok, ada macis, tak ada rokok. Jalan jauh, tersengguk-sengguk, tumit melecet, air lutut terbengkok. Bujang Lapok, poket kosong, air penuh habuk. Tak ada nasinya ke cencalo, sampai kiki terlupa.
Hei Sudin, ini bacanya apa macam bacanya?
Tak kok mim, tak kok yaki, seminar.
Sikit punya panjang bunyinya semina.
Yang panjangnya tu bunga saja.
Tulis pakai bunga?
Habis tu takkan hutang dia pakai bunga.
Ini barangkali presentation dah.
Yalah, presentation lah. Sikit punya manis dah. Kita ke jalan.
Bapak! There are thieves chasing me. Where are they? There they are. Just go inside. They really want to play with me, Pendekar Musta of Kampung Pisang.
Pakcik. We are here to learn silat, Pakcik.
Oh, why you didn't tell early? Masuk.
Bapa, you trust them so easily. Can you come here for a while? Why, Rose? Before you teach them silat, you should help me with my homework. What is the definition, history, and objective of TQM?
Okay, Rose, now I am going to tell you the definition of Total Quality Management or TQM. TQM is a management philosophy, a paradigm, a continuous improvement approach to doing business through a new management model. TQM is a comprehensive management system that will first focus on meeting owners' or customers' needs by providing quality services at a reasonable cost. Second, focus on continuous improvement. Third, recognize everyone's role in the organization. Fourth, view organization as an internal system with the same common. And lastly, to emphasize teamwork among members. Next, I will tell you the history of the TQM. Total Quality Management is an extensive and structured organization management approach that focuses on continuous quality improvement of products and services by using continuous feedback. Joseph M. Juran was one of the founders of Total Quality Management. Total Quality Management originated in the industrial sector of Japan 1954. Since that time, the concept has been developed and can be used for almost all types of organizations such as schools, motorway maintenance, hotel management, and church. Okay, so what is the objective of TQM, Rose? Okay, the first objective is to developing cause or effect relationship in team. It also aims to help teams to make better decisions. TQM also acts as a defect prevention towards the output. Next, it is to measure the system capacity. And lastly, TQM objective is to observe the behavior changes over a period of time. Do you get it, Rose?
Hey, Bapa! Wait! What is the principles of TQM?
The first one is strategic and systematic approach. It is a critical part for the management of quality to achieving an organization's vision, mission, and goals. Second is continual improvement. It's a continuous improvement drive an organization to be both analytical and creative in finding ways to become more competitive and more effective at meeting stakeholder expectation. Another is fact-based decision-making. TQM requires organization to continually collect and analyze data in order to improve decision-making accuracy, achieve consensus, and allow prediction based on past history. The other principle is communications, and effective communications play a large part in maintaining morale and in motivating employees at all levels. Communications involve strategies, method, and timeliness. Next is customer focus. The customer ultimately determines the level of quality. Customer also determines whether the efforts from the organization are worthwhile. Next principle is total employee involvement. All employees participate are expected working towards the common goals. Second last principle is process-centered. It focuses on process thinking. A process is a series of steps that take inputs and transform into outputs that are delivered to customers. The steps required to carry out the process are defined, and performance measures will be continuously monitored. And lastly, integrated system. An integrated system connects business improvement elements in an attempt to continually improve and exceed the expectations of customers, employees, and other stakeholders.
Oh, okay, Papa. Thank you. Now you can teach them. Bye.
It's koyak, pakcik. If you want to learn silat, you don't have to wear silat tipis-tipis. Go, Mandit.
Masuklah.
Cik Ros, can you help me sew my pants?
Give it to me. But if you want me to help you with your pants, you need to help me with this assignment.
Oh, what is the question?
The question is, steps to implement TQM.
Oh, I know this.
The first step is to clarify the mission, vision, and values of the organization. Having a mission statement is important for an organization because it defines the business, products or services, and customers. Besides that, a mission statement allows the organization to differentiate itself from competitors by answering these three key questions, which are: what do we do, for whom do we do it, and what is the benefit? Meanwhile, a vision statement describes how the future will look if the organization achieves its mission. A realistic, convincing, and attractive vision statement will attract employees to give their full commitment and energizes them to accomplish the organizational goals. In addition to that, a well-thought-out vision statement bridges the present with the future by establishing a standard for excellence. Lastly is values. Values mean having a professional and ethical practice in the workplace which encourages desired behaviors in an organization. A good example of an ethical value is being respectful among employees. One of the main principles of TQM is total employee involvement. Therefore, when respect is given to all individuals, it allows their creativity and passions to come forward when conducting meetings or discussions that involve decision-making process. Therefore, organizations must ensure that all its employees understand their mission, vision, and values and how they interact with one another so they are able to come up with a well-designed, successful, and strategic improvement plan. The second step is to identify critical success factors, or also known as CSF. CSF can be defined as circumstances necessary to enable a positive outcome for a business program or strategy. Examples of CSF include customer loyalty, market share, and employee satisfaction. Next is to develop measures to track CSF. Once CSFs are identified, measurements need to be put in place to monitor and track the progress. For example, a company's CSF is customer satisfaction. So, to track the progress, organizations should conduct a survey form to be given to customers to know how well is the customer service rating given by the customers. The fourth step is to survey key customer groups. It is important to consider the key customer groups' opinions to gather their inputs and their complaints. This will help an organization to identify the weaknesses of the current product, process, or system. By analyzing the weaknesses, it enables the organization to come up with solutions for the improvement plan. Examples of key customer groups are employees, customers, suppliers, vendors, and volunteers. For example, if the problem is regarding customer satisfaction, then the company may inquire employees regarding how the services were performed and conduct inspection of the customer service process. As for customers, company can use complaint forms as their main source of input. The fifth step is to develop an improvement plan. Using the inputs gathered from the previous step, the organization can now develop an improvement plan to enhance the product, processes, or system. There are various strategic planning tools that organizations can use, such as SWOT analysis, balanced scorecard, and Porter's 5 forces. The next step is to implement the improvement plan. After using various analysis tools, the company can now focus on implementing the improvement plan. For example, to improve customer service, the organization has decided to conduct intensive staff training to improve the skill sets of employees in terms of their teamwork, knowledge, as well as confidence. The last step is to monitor the CSF. It is very important to monitor the CSF periodically to ensure there is consistent progress towards goals and to enable the organization to make changes when needed.
Okay, pakcik, I'm ready. Masker. Okay, ready? 1, 2, go. Why did you jump? Okay, go.
Cik Ros.
You too? Give it to me.
Malam bulan di pagar bintang.
Parody, it's enough. Rather than you sing, better you help me with this question.
Okay lah Ros.
What is the implementation of TQM to industry?
Oh, it's very simple. Let me help you, Rose. There are many companies that implement TQM and showed success from it. The first company is Toyota. You know, the well-known brand that produces cars. Toyota is the 10th most important companies in the world according to Fortune Global 500 and one of the only companies on the list of directly address TQM. For Toyota, TQM is based on the concept of customer first. Kaizen meaning continuous improvement and total participation. It means the involvement and input of all employees in making effective contributions to the company's development. This may lead to higher quality of products and work and also improvement in all aspects of the organization, from individuals to services. Next is Exxon. Exxon used TQM to rebrand. TQM not only ensure quality, it also considers the customer. Oil and gas industry is very competitive. Thus, Exxon felt the need to explore customer-related issue by using TQM. It aims to become one of the companies that gain benefit from it. By analyzing customers' needs and wants using TQM, they rebranded themselves from the disaster of Exxon Valdez oil spill 1989. There are 4 areas of the customer that they focused on. First, higher quality products. Second, efficient and easy to use services and products. Third, better explanation of warranties and guarantees. And last, being truthful in all of their advertising efforts. By doing so, the company was able to embark to the new and the workable and leave the consumer view behind.
There he is.
Sorry.
What took you so long?
Nobody is big pakcik.
Okay, let's start. Ready? Koyak, pakcik. How can you master silat if your slow is koyak? Go, Mandy.
Cik Ros.
You two with torn pants. Give it to me.
What is this, Cik Ros?
It's my homework.
Oh, advantages of TQM. This is easy, I know. Let me help you.
Mainly, TQM plays a big role in emphasizing the needs of the market. Quality management will highlight the needs of the market to achieve productivity and process efficiency by identifying and eliminating problems in work processes and system. This will allow the company to identify and meet the needs of the consumer. The second one is it assures better quality performance in every sphere of activity. Adverse and non-participated attitude of the employees are the biggest obstacles in the organization's success, growth, and advancement. TQM emphasizes the need to shift employee behavior and enhance efficiency by fostering a proper working atmosphere and successful teamwork. It also provides excellent opportunities for self-development and help in increasing employees' interest in the job. Next, TQM helps in checking non-productive activities and waste. Every organization will definitely share the same idea on aiming to improve productivity and to reduce costs incurred simultaneously, as this will result in increase in the company's profitability. Quality improvement teams are designed to reduce waste and other resources inefficiency by adopting a systematic approach. Such efforts are helpful in achieving cost effectiveness and safety in the organization. Besides, TQM is very helpful in meeting the industry competition. TQM greatly understands the competition and also managed to develop an effective combating strategy. The survival of many organizations has become very vital issues due to cutthroat competition. Cutthroat competition is a term that describes the reason for consumer protection regulation, labor law, and enforcement of competition law. Other than that, it helps in developing an adequate system of communication. Faulty and inadequacy of communication and improper procedures used will act as a stumbling block in the way of proper development of an organization. This will result in misunderstanding, low productivity, poor quality, duplication of efforts, and low morale. Quality management techniques binds together the members of various related sections, departments, and levels of management for effective communication and interaction. This shows how important communication is in every organization. Lastly, TQM is a continuous review of progress. It helps to review the process needed to develop the strategy of never-ending improvement efforts that have to be undertaken continuously to meet the dynamic challenges, which will result in both intangible and tangible gains. Tangible gains are in the form of better product quality, improvements in productivity, and increase in market share and profitability, whereas intangible gains are effective teamwork, enhancement of job interest, improvements in human relations, participative culture, customer satisfaction, improved communication, and building better image of the company.
Settle, Rose.
Oh, okay, another one.
Oh, another one. Disadvantages of TQM. This is the easiest. Let me help you.
The first one is production disruption. Implementing TQM system in a company requires extensive training of employees. This will result in them to take some time of their day-to-day work duties for training purposes. While the improvements do reduce lead time, eliminate waste, and improve productivity, the beginning stages of implementing TQM in an organization can reduce production of the workers. The second one is employee resistance. TQM requires change in mindset, attitude, and method for performing their jobs. If management does not efficiently convey TQM's team strategy, employees can become fearful, leading to employee resistance. When workers resist the program, it can lower employee morale and productivity for the business. Next, the quality management is expensive. The implementation often comes with additional training costs, team development costs, infrastructural improvement costs, and consultant fees. Besides, it will discourage creativity. TQM focuses more on task standardization, which will discourage creativity and innovation continuity. It also discourages new ideas that can theoretically improve productivity. Other than that, TQM demands changes in culture. Changing the culture of a company is challenging since culture combines an interlocking collection of belief, procedures, behaviors, communication strategies, responsibility, objective, and assumptions, and sometimes meets with opposition from workers who see it as a threat to their work. Lastly, TQM also demands companies' planning, time, and resources. A good TQM system takes years to implement, and that occurs only after significant planning, time, long-term resource allocation, and unwavering management commitment. It requires perseverance, patience, dedication, and motivation. Organizations that function in highly competitive environment cannot afford the luxury of time. Lack of proper planning can cause TQM system to ultimately fail.
Oh, how did you know?
I used to work at Oxford before.
As what?
Tukang sapu.
Oh.
Hey, apa punya nak lambat lah.
Let's not disturb Rose doing her homework. Why don't we help her?
What's the question?
The question is, the ways to improve TQM?
Oh, let me answer first, Pakcik.
Okay.
Companies that adopt TQM should give necessary training to all their employees. This is to improve their proficiencies in their tasks. With effective training, it will bring success to the company. Employees' effective knowledge and learning capability will provide sustainability of quality management to the company. Furthermore, learning organizations adapt rapidly to the changes and develop unique behavior, which distinguish them from other companies and enables them to obtain better results. Thus, with effective training, employees know the industry and the structure of the company. In addition, effective training will improve employees' loyalty, motivation, and work performance. Not only that, customer satisfaction will also increase and customer complaints will reduce.
Oh, I know the second one.
Okay, you go next.
Other than that is supplier quality management. Supplier inputs are the first step of the development of goods and services in a business. High quality inputs provide high quality goods and services. Suppliers should therefore follow TQM and be active in this process. Successful supply management practice allows suppliers to implement quality management and deliver consistent and high quality goods and services in a timely manner.
Last one is easy.
Yes, you go.
Another suggestion on improving TQM is regarding leadership. The top management should demonstrate strong leadership skills to increase employees' awareness of the quality activities in the TQM practice. Besides that, leaders must encourage employee participation in decision-making and empower the employees. This is to ensure that employees obtain timely, reliable, consistent and accurate data and information as they need to do their job effectively and efficiently. Only in this way, the expected benefits from the TQM practice can be achieved.
Wait, Pakcik. I think I've heard quality cost before. Do you know what is quality cost, Pakcik?
Oh, quality cost. I know. Let me explain. Quality cost is characterized as a methodology that enables an organization to evaluate the degree to which its resources are used for activities that avoid poor quality, assess the quality of the goods or services of the organization, and the result of internal and external failures. The first example of quality cost is prevention cost. It is incurred to prevent or avoid quality problems. These costs are associated with the design, implementation, and maintenance of the quality management system. They are planned and incurred before the actual operation. The example of quality cost is the first one is quality assurance, such as creation and maintenance of the quality system. Next example is training, such as development, preparation, and maintenance of programs.
Oh, now I understand. Oh, I know another type of quality cost. Appraisal cost.
Appraisal costs are expenses incurred relating to quality control. Companies incur the cost to ensure its products and services meet the standard of its customer, company, and regulatory requirements. In the industry, companies that spend large amount of money for appraisal costs show that they are concerned with their reputations. They are willing to pay for the cost to prevent defective goods and services from reaching their customers. Examples of appraisal costs are hiring staff for inspection, inspecting manufacturing equipments, inspecting work in progress goods, and inspecting finished goods. Inspection programs should be designed so that the defect product can be detected early in the manufacturing process before any additional material or labor are included. If there is no inspection, the detection of defects product cannot be done and will result in the loss of the entire product. Thus, by spotting the problem at the early stage, would have saved all of the subsequent value-added costs.
I also know another type. Internal failure cost, Pakcik.
This one is easy. Internal failure costs are costs associated with defects found before the customer receives the products or service. Usually, these defects are found during the internal inspection process. Some examples of internal failure costs are net cost of scrap, net cost of spoilage, re-inspection of reworked products, downtime caused by quality problems, rework labor and overhead, and lastly is disposal of defective products.
Oh, I know the last one. External failure cost. External failure cost arises from defective products that have been shipped and actually reach customers. The shipment of defective products can dissatisfy customers, damage goodwill, and reduce sales and profits. External failure costs include warranties, replacement, lost sales because of bad reputation, and payment for damages arising from the use of defective products. It also includes a relatively unquantifiable cost, which is the cost of losing customers. Some of the situations of arising in external failure costs are cost of field servicing and handling complaints, warranty, repairs and replacement costs, liability arising from defective products, lost sales arising from a reputation of poor quality, product recalls, repairs and replacement beyond the warranty period.
Oh my god, you are so clever. Who wants to be my son-in-law?
Oh, me, Pakcik.
Saya, Pakcik. Me. Why are you guys so loud? I'm doing my homework here.
Maafkan kami, maafkan kami, maafkan kami, maafkan kami, maafkan kami, maafkan kami, maafkan kami. Berapa banyak maaf.